right, that's it.
What, 6% gonna respond back?
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yep.
We know how this go, right? You know what I'm saying, man? We preaching to the choir here. But check this out. You got 10 agents under your brokerage putting in 40 offers a week. That's 400 offers a week coming out of your office. I bet you can do something with that.
Yep.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, here's what I know for sure, man. I know that you are a high performer. I'm grateful for that, and I'm sure you and anybody you love is also grateful for that. You feel me?
Yes,
I also know, I also know that you reached out for something a tad bit extra, which we definitely have that. That's why we're here, to figure out what's going on. First, figure out how else can I help you get to that millionaire mark that you asked for. But before we do that, in consistency with my core values, I'm going to add value to you first, okay? So before we get to how can you buy in to whatever it is that we're doing, that I do, I'm going to give you value first. That is a core principle. So being your mentor, let me just tell you lesson number one: the universe cannot be fooled, okay? You give, always comes back, period, point blank. I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but at the same time, it never fails. Like we understand that in church or in mosque or, in life, but we don't get it when it comes to business. I don't know why we do this, right? I have no idea why we do that, right? Exactly. Put this shea butter on my face and hand. I'm sitting up here. It's raining out there, and then I'm also ashy. So I'm trying to fix that while I'm on the thing with you as well. All right, here we go, brother. Forget everything that you are about to say, because you basically email, hey man, how can I get more? Got you. I'm gonna get all that. We're gonna knock all that out. What I want to do first is I just want to pour into you. Okay. So without a doubt, this is what I want you to do. I want you to give me the biggest three, whether they be pain points or motivational points, however they come out for you, right? And we can go more than three depending on how the conversation goes, but we'll start off with three. You give me those three things that are keeping you up at night. Give me those. Holla at me. I'm listening.
Okay. First one is systems.
Yep.
And the second one I think would be, it's almost like I get to a point and I'm not able to get beyond that point. I have things, a lot of things in place, but it's a struggle to get beyond a certain point, like getting beyond it. Like there's a ton of ideas and I have a lot of, things that I know deep will work, but kind of getting them into a place, a working place, system.
Gotcha.
And then organization, I think. That would be.
Okay.
Yep.
Got you. Okay, I'm going to ask you some questions inside of here real quick. Hold on real quick. I'm going to ask you some questions. Let's talk. I want you to break down. Can you cut that off for me, please? I want you to break down for me each three of these things. We got systems, we got you hitting a ceiling, and we got organizations. Now, when you say systems, I know for sure what you mean when you say systems, but I want to make sure you're not getting general information. I want this to be fingerprinted just for your fingers. You got me?
Gotcha. Yep.
Now, that's the problem most middle-class people have. They serve people. You need three things to be a millionaire. It's something I teach. You need to be a product. You need to have a product. You need to serve people. You need business systems. You have a product, and I see you're in real estate, right? You're a real estate agent?
Yeah, bro.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So
yeah.
Products are houses, right? But we'll go in deeper into that. And you automatically serve people. You couldn't even be in my network if you didn't. So it's business systems you're suffering with, right? Now, let's break down business systems. I want you to tell me every single thing that you are currently selling, no matter what that is.
Okay. So currently I sell now real estate education, pre-license course. So pre-license and continuing education courses, broker courses, um, and real estate. So as well as enhancement courses. So enhancing. So if you're already licensed, um, I sell property management courses, prop preservation courses, commercial real estate. So to enhance your real estate, if you're already licensed, in addition to becoming licensed. So if you're, like unlicensed and you want to become licensed, I can do that. 2 states, butts in the seats. So 2 states I can teach. In Pennsylvania and New Jersey, I can teach the real estate course to you in front, face to face. And in any other state, I can do it virtually. That I will allow it online. I'm able to provide that online as an affiliate relationship that way. Um, yeah, yeah. Other thing is, I guess how homes, selling homes and um, regular sales and with my agents, other agents. So you said sales, right? And
Yeah.
and also I also selling would be and I'm not sure if this is considered as selling, but
No, give it to
helping
me.
helping people to stay in their homes. So if you're losing your property, you're losing a home, I can help you to stay in that home. Help you to stay in a home. So it's foreclosure prevention. And also will be home ownership, the process. We have a home seminar coming up the 29th. We do it monthly. Seminar coming up to do homeowners seminars that allow for individuals to come, and if you want to learn information about the homeowners, the process of purchasing, the steps from, and we typically bring in a mortgage person, an insurance person, some of the different food chains that are related to the real estate industry. So that way it helps the mortgage person, it helps the insurance person, it helps the home inspector if we bring in. And this one, we're bringing in a contractor for this one, the mortgage person, a home inspector, and a real estate professional. So all those and every one of those persons, all the business that we generate from them stays with those people. So if, and a credit repair person is coming. So start from the beginning, from credit all the way to the end of the transaction. And when they come, all that business stay with them because they did the work, and they, we all work together, and that's that business. So when I say systems, like, putting it together to make sure that when the business do come, we can all keep it in that circle, and, to talk to them and to get them on the same page. And we have meetings like this to keep that core team together and to make sure that, it's going to work, and if they're going to, go with us to the next one, who's where the best fit to where, so keeping the, core team, because we do 1 month, and we would like to try to do two a month. We did one in New Jersey this month, early October 8th. And then the end of the month, we're doing one the 29th in Pennsylvania. So I like to keep that system going to do the home buyer seminar. What was happening was I was given an incubator at the school that my children go to. So I have access to 1,300 parents. So when this one on the 29th, just like they send out the broadcast to the school, hey, the school is having a PTA meeting. You want to come out? So your school is, so I get on that broadcast and it's put out to all the parents. Hey, we have a home buyers workshop seminar available for you if you're interested in home loans. So all 1,300 parents will get that notice. So that's something that so I really want to put a good system in place to kind of contain that and make sure that all those people, that we can stay in front of them, as well as feed my agents, and it'll be a tool to also get other agents, get more agents involved, because I know I won't be able to handle that on my own. The influx of the business that's going to come from it. So I definitely would like to be able to. So I think it's the school and real estate, and I'm selling that, and also brokerage, from the brokerage side, because I'm a broker and I'm able to hire other agents underneath me. So it's more on the managerial side and helping them to become better, to make them better agents, and to cultivate what they want, how they want to see their business grow, what they want to see. I met with a brother yesterday he started. He reached out because I have my office. I moved to a new location. It's on a busy street, something I haven't done before. So I, doing that because I haven't. Um, that's different. Normally, I had this class, in an area that's kind of tucked away. I didn't do the busy street. So, to do different, I want different results. So I have to do different things. So I did that this time to do it differently. And so he came and he wants to, be a part of it. And he's a licensed agent. He came saying that he wanted to get his broker's license, which is great. What happens is with the area in New Jersey, the brokers don't want agents to become brokers. I don't understand what that is. So what that does for us is it creates a problem because now you don't have many brokers that can be. We're underrepresented in commercial.
Right.
We're underrepresented in property management. We're underrepresented as appraisal. All these fields we're underrepresented in. So what I really want to sell is to be able to kind of close that gap and to make people ability to because tech I can to teach the mortgage online, the class we're able to provide training to become a mortgage person online. We're able to provide insurance license online. So to fill that gap because we're underrepresented in a lot of areas as it relates to real estate. So when the brokers are keeping their knee on people's neck, agents' neck, it's hard for them to become brokers. So I want everybody to be a broker. I want to work with all brokers. I want everybody on my team to be brokers. I want everybody on my team to be duly licensed in every state. So the majority of the agents that work with me now, most of them are licensed in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. I push that. Get licensed in another state. Get licensed in another state because, it's the opposite of me, man. I want you to win. If you win, we all
No
win.
doubt.
So I had a barbershop for 13 years, and two of my barbers that work for me, they have shops better than the shop I had. That's great. Both of their shops look much better than mine did. So
that's leadership.
Yeah. So I think that's all I said.
That's all I said. Yeah. Okay, you sell the whole world. Well, that's all I said. Yeah, no doubt. Good stuff. All right, so I'm going to nail that. I already know what you need to do there. Actually, I heard it very early when you were talking. And then the more I was going to ask you if you were a broker. I'm glad. Because we're going to talk. I'm going to say something controversial when we get to real estate agents. But since you're a broker, I don't have to. It doesn't really apply to you, but it's definitely real estate agents. But we're going to come back to that here in a second. Now let's break down.
Here's another secret to success: Rise.com. Rise is an all-in-one system that makes online training easy to create, enjoyable to take, and simple to manage. With Rise, anyone can easily create guides, courses, and other training content. You can start from scratch or customize hundreds of rebuilt lessons, helpful course templates, and gorgeous sample courses to build content even faster. Your learners will love Rise because Rise courses are beautiful, interactive, and engaging. Your managers will love Rise because Rise makes it fast and easy to create, distribute, and analyze online training. And your IT department will love Rise because it has everything your team needs to manage online training in one secure enterprise class system. So why you'll love Rise? By starting a free 30-day trial at rise.com/success. Again, that's rise.com/success to start your 30-day free trial. RISE.com/success.
let's take a note. Well, you actually, well, I don't want to lead you, but you actually answered your second thing without even knowing it, but I'll see what you say. You hit a ceiling. You hit a ceiling. You didn't say it that way, but that's what you meant. You keep getting so far. So I'll let you break that down, but I promise you already addressed it in everything you said, and I'm going to nail that for you, but I don't want to lead you, and I'm going to see if you're going to say something that I'm not expecting. So you hit a ceiling. Break that down for me.
All right. I'm only able to do but so much myself. And and I think I've had a problem probably with picking the right staff and right help, because I don't know if because when I don't and my picker broke when it comes to that. I think because I've been the
No
way
doubt.
I've had to picking the right people to work with, and I'm not sure because I tend to lead in with, okay, look, I like to work with people, but I have to grasp and make sure that I'm able to grasp the part that not everybody's, that don't work with everybody. You know what I mean? Some people I have to, so I think, and then what happens is I go down that path and I'll pick a person to work with as maybe an assistant or something, and then the relationship won't work. It goes bad, and then I'm back at square one. Like, okay, here we go now. Now it's almost like, and maybe I'm looking at it too personal, and maybe I'm relating it to too personal and instead of keeping it at a distance because I might be treating it, okay, well, it's not a relationship, it's business, so why does it take you so long to bounce back from it, so and I think that's part of where it is when I think we're hitting the ceiling with picking the right team or working with people and being able probably to let go of what are the things that I need to let go, to delegate it, to get to a place where I need to get it to. And yes, sir.
No, you're going to love what I say right there. I'm going to actually free you. My answer for you is going to I'm going to take the whole world off your shoulders there. So we're good there. Now, and I'm glad I didn't lead you, because I didn't expect you to say none of what you just said. All right.
Wow.
I didn't. Yeah, I heard your ceilings in other places, but no, I didn't know you had a hiring problem. So good stuff. I'm glad I didn't lead you. And organization is what you said. Now I need to know if you're talking about the verb of like the action of organizing, getting more organized, and where does that fit at, or organization as the entity, and I need to structure this. So give me some more details there. And after that, it's about to go down.
Yes, sir. You man. More on the organization side of just being more organized and putting the things together. I'm okay with organizing, establishing entities and all that kind of stuff. I actually just kind of organizing, business wise.
Yeah. It's the same problem. Yeah. It's the same problem as number two. So you're good. It's the same problem. Yeah. The thing that you told me that I wasn't expecting, it's the same problem. All right. So here we go. We're going to work backwards. Okay. Let's go. We're going to cover organization and hitting the ceiling at the same time. All right. Now, this is not first. I love what I do, and I'm damn good at it. Right. Like this is just what I do. I just love it. Okay. Now, first off, you need to stop hiring as fast as possible. Just get it out your hands. That's your problem, right? That's your problem. And don't feel bad. Somebody taught you, I don't know who, right? Maybe, you're the man and you got everybody on your shoulders and you're accustomed to, like, that should be your role. No, that's not your role. What
I'm
you
okay
keep
with
doing,
that.
yes, I know you are. That's why I said I'm going to free you, right? I know you're okay with that. Don't hire no more, okay?
Gotcha.
Because that's something you need to staff out. You just absolutely need to staff out. Or you need to get someone around you with high levels of empathy that can help you feel if this person is right or not. Because I'm surrounded by my top, you've been talking to Deanna here the whole time. She is near psychic with her empathy. right? There's
Wow.
no way you would be talking to me right now if
Wow.
you didn't deserve to be talking to me. She is
Wow.
that buffer. You understand what I'm
Wow.
saying?
Yes, sir.
But she
Yes,
would have
sir.
let me know something about him. Hey, I scheduled it, but something about him, and I would have said, hey, man, I'm on my way to a meeting. We got 15 minutes, right? I would have did something
Yes,
like
sir.
that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because I would have known that, hey, you got to go because you got the wrong energy.
Yes, sir.
I staff her. She's not just my executive assistant. She has power to be she's just too much, right? She is staffed because I'm weak at that. Right? I'm so cerebral, I'm so logical that I can absolutely see stuff 30 years out. What I can't see right in front of me is your intentions, right?
Yeah.
To do me harm. That's something I'm still learning. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she can. You understand what I'm saying? My business partner, Tempest, can. And very hard for me because I want to pull everybody in, do some group economics, you know, and say, man, just follow me. I got you. And these people hate me. They hate me, and I don't find out 2 years from now. You understand what I'm saying?
Daggers in
I
your
don't
back.
find out 2 years. You understand? They hated me the whole time. Hate that I'm successful. Hate that I'm black and successful. Hate that I'm young.
Right.
Hate my voice. Hate my charisma. Hate my confidence. Hate all that. And this whole time, I'm missing it. But they saw it the whole time, right? Yeah, get it out your hands, bro. Get it out your hands. You don't need it, okay? Yeah. And that's going to feel so good. There's a statement that I would love to tell you here. I heard it from an old man in Texas, and I never forgot it. This man said, the man who spends all day making money has no time to make money. Okay? And that is a fact. Right? So what you keep doing is, and you keep hitting the ceiling because you're spending every opportunity making money in every department of your department, and it's stopping you from making your maximum wealth because you keep spending time in it, right? Give this crap up and then go where you're great at, right?
Okay.
Just go where you're great at, brother. Now that's psychological, that's understandable, that's all good, but it does solve problem 2 and 3. It really does. You also need to learn how to fire fast. I can tell you don't do that. Okay? I can tell you're giving far too many chances. Now, I don't mean being a butthole, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I mean, yeah. I can tell because if you keep having to start back over from zero, it means you're hiring too fast and firing too slow.
Too slow. Slow to hire and quick to fire. Yep.
Man, yes, sir. We know instantly when someone needs to be fired. And the deal is you're holding both of y'all back. You're holding you back in the organization. You're holding them back to go find an organization that's right for them. Right? So you're actually holding back both parties. Yeah, absolutely, man. And the last thing there is, well, actually, I had wrote down at first you need to learn how to hire, but you don't. We need to get that out your hands. So I'm going to erase all of that. I don't have anything else to say about you're hitting your ceiling. Well, actually, I'm going to come back to hitting your ceiling in a different way. What I heard you talking about, but your organization, we addressed the second half of what you talk about. All your major problems are in the first things you were telling me about. Let's talk about real estate agents for a second, okay?
Okay, yeah.
No one should be a real estate agent. It doesn't make sense. Now, I don't mean that you shouldn't be a real estate agent. I mean the whole point, and this is when you get wealthy, brother. The whole point of Antonio Smith is to control the asset, not to give it away, right? The whole point of getting in the top 1% is to control the asset, not to give the asset away. Do you understand? I don't want to own it. I want to control where the income goes. And this is going to be the fundamental difference between where you are now and where you're going later. Now, you at your heart, you actually want to teach these agents that. I can hear it because you keep saying, go be a broker, go be a broker, go be a broker. And you say it, and I quote, you guys are underrepresented there in Jersey and Pennsylvania. You even trying to tell them, listen, y'all, get out here, go get more money and go out there and even go to different states. But let me tell you what you accidentally saying. You're saying, hey, y'all, trade check to check for house to house.
Wow.
That's what real estate agents do. Okay?
Yeah.
Now, there's a way around that. That's no different than becoming a motivational speaker. All right, you traded check to check for stage to stage. No, bro, don't do that. No, you want a pipeline of income coming to you no matter what you do.
Gotcha.
This is the difference between how the middle class think and how the wealthy think. You understand? I'm never going to trade check to check. When I first started this, I started this coaching, and then I realized, holy crap, I'm trading client to client for check to check. Right? Most entrepreneurs are people who traded check to check for now that thing to that thing, whatever that thing is, right? No, this is why no one should really be real estate agents. However, since you can make six figures as a real estate agent, I applaud you. Good job, because now we can create what you say systems to get you out of that. Now, in your case, you're a broker. So here's what a broker is actually doing. Typically, you know this, preaching to the choir, you charge like 6% typically, right? Just typically. Now, what you're actually doing is you earned your right to be a broker. Let me tell you why you keep benefiting and why you can afford me or anybody else. Because you're getting paid off of other people's energy. Okay? That's different than being a real estate agent. Do you understand, right?
Yes, sir.
That's far different. And you keep trying to tell people, hey, come and get paid like I'm getting paid. Come, let me help you. Let me show you the way. And you're right. You're right. You're absolutely right. They should be brokers because it's no longer trading check to check. Your income isn't check to check because you're a broker. Your income is creating a business system, establishing good relationships and keeping people motivated enough to go get their commission, and you get a bunch of your commissions. Genius. Plus, your relationships are quite different. And then they work for you. They literally trade their time for money to extend to you their income, right? It's brilliant. And it's actually the reason why everyone should be a broker in the real estate agency industry and not an agent, okay? But before I move on, let me break some stuff down. Actually, let me just say this, because I'm talking to you as top 1%. Like, I'm not even giving you middle class nothing, and we ain't got time for that, right?
Yes, sir.
I want you to focus on stop giving control of income producing assets away. Okay, that. Now, in your case, I need you to, you have a kind heart. I can hear it. You want to help. I can hear it. I can only assume you grew up poor, because the only reason that you help that much the way you want to help people, right? The only reason you hire so poorly is because you try to say, come on, everybody, all y'all come out the hood. Come on, man. Right? Exactly.
Captain Save him.
Exactly. I suffer from that same problem, brother. I really do. I need you to get that, and this is, well, let me break it down again. Do not give control away of an income-producing asset. That's your number one problem. Every single thing you said, it's all in there. And I'm going to break it down in 50 different ways, but it's all in there. What you keep doing is you keep giving control of your income-producing asset away. You can't do that. Cash is not king. Cash flow is king. There is a difference. Okay? There is a huge difference, brother. A huge difference. Forget cash. Cash is useless. Cash is made up. It's fake anyway. Cash flow is freedom. You get you 100 agents bringing into you 6% twice a month. Watch how much that change. That's cash flow, which leads me to the point that you missed, and you missed it because of your kind heart. Okay? Now, don't let your righteousness keep you in poverty, okay?
No,
You miss
yes,
it
sir,
'cause of
bro.
your, yeah. Well, I say that a lot, right? I don't mean
No,
you
I
in poverty.
appreciate
I'm
it.
just saying,
No,
like,
no, no,
yeah.
no. Yeah, no, I'm with you, bro. I'm following you.
Yeah, man. You don't let your righteousness keep you in poverty because you're a good person and you're going to do a lot of good things with a lot of good money. But as long as you keep letting your righteousness say, let me just get rid of this, let me just, hold on, you can't do those good things.
Mm-mm.
You can't save them. You can't save them
Mm.
broke, right? Yeah. Or not broke. You ain't broke, but you can't save them not hitting that, breaking
No,
past
I'm
that
with
ceiling,
you.
right?
Yeah, you.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So here's what you understand. I need you to grasp this. I needed to pour all over you. I need you to be straight monster with this here. Your agents are your income producing asset. Period. Point blank. Don't look at it any other way. Don't be nice. Okay? Be nice to them, but don't be nice about this. Don't focus on the houses more than you focus on the agents. I need you to receive that because I can tell you're doing that. Like just listening to you, right?
You on it, bro. You ain't missing a beat.
Because what you're doing is you're a fantastic broker, but your heart is keeping you with a real estate agent mind. We about to break you out of that, right? We about to break real estate agents as an employee. We can
real talk.
Look, yeah. We can play around with that. No, I'm in business. No, you're not. You're not in business for yourself.
Mm-mm.
You're in business for your broker. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. No, you're not in business for yourself. It's just not at all. Right? I literally have my own real estate agent. This is the crazy part. This is how crazy I am, bro. I'm literally getting ready to pay my real estate agent. She's already making her money. I want her so close to me. I'm getting ready to give her out of my company a $22 an hour salary just to sit in my office so she can do her work for other people because she's too far away from me.
Wow.
Now, think about the wealth mindset with that because there's a city. I live in this little small city that is just wide open for the taking. We just lost the school district.
Wow.
I mean, it's like an African tribe with no warrior, no warrior tribe, right?
Low-hanging fruit.
Women and children. You understand? It's just women and children there. And I'm fit to have her. I'm fit to buy. My goal is to be the number one, and I hate paying taxes, right? The number one taxpayer in that city. You know why I want to do this, bro? I want to do it because I want to sit back in the meeting and go, hey, where's the development going? All right, that's my land over there. You understand what I'm saying? That's me. Tell Walmart, go on my land. I'm charging them $35,000 a month. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's my mindset. Now, if I want to make what you want? You want $35,000 a month off of pieces of land, 6 pieces of land a piece? Would you exchange that for $22 an hour? Hell yeah. I ain't got no problem with that. You understand? Yeah. So I need my agent in my office. I told her, forget your office. You in my office. You understand what I'm saying? Now, that is the difference between my mindset and this wealthy mindset, right? Versus their mindset, whoever you want to say they is, right? As the middle class, whoever you want to say they is. Now, let's keep going because I'm getting ready to I'm already addressing a lot of stuff, but I'm giving you some framework because we're about to get you real nice like. Your agents, and it doesn't even matter how many you have right now. That's irrelevant right now because we're going to get you more because they're your income producing asset. You understand what I'm saying? But you can have 5 right now. You need 5 a month. You understand? Like we by the time you're done with me, we're going to build you a system that make agents come knock at your door and say, please, bro, please, can we, please? Because Keller Williams ain't doing it for me. Can we do it with you? You understand what I'm saying? Or whatever that may be, right? Because the agents are your income producing assets. And what you're going to do is with all those education things you was talking about, right? You are going to create a system of giving the same way I'm giving you value, right? You gonna make them feel about you the way you feel about me. You get what I'm
Wow.
saying?
I got you. I got it.
You're
I got
going to
you.
become they Antonio Smith, and they're going to say, please, could you please take my money? Please take my money. Because they're going to understand the only place that they can get value is through you. Plus, the only place that they can have a pipeline of customers is through you. And the only place that they can have a pipeline of customers getting educated on repairing their credit, et cetera, and then et cetera, is through you. Because ain't nobody else going to do it for them but you. Right? And you're going to genuinely do this, which brings me back to your point 2 and 3 that you were suffering from when you said, and I quote, man, maybe it's because, you know what I'm saying, like relationships, I'm thinking about relationship in this business. No, this is why I don't want you hiring no more. I want you to stick with that relationship attitude. That's what's going to help this system work, right? That's you want to build a relationship with every last one of your agents the way you keep doing. You just want to hire the right one so you can do it. And it ain't going to be you hiring no more. You get it?
Got you.
Yeah, because this doesn't work if you don't build relationships. I got a relationship with everybody in my company, and I got a relationship with everybody who follows me. I kid you not.
Wow. Yes, sir.
I kid you. I even bought a whole iPhone, a separate one, and then paid a full year on the phone bill and called it a fan phone just for my fans to have access to me because they couldn't ask questions the way they wanted to. So I said, look, just text anytime here, right?
Wow.
And then when I respond back, I respond back. I got a relationship with everybody because at the heart of me, it's what I want to do. You feel me? But that's why people, like someone else just yesterday, a real estate guy just became a client of one of mine. I don't even close people. I give away value. People say, yo, bro, how can I get in? Right? You know what I'm saying? How can I get in? I know you can do what you do. I've seen you do it, blah, blah, blah. You're going to do the same thing. You feel me? All right. Now, one more time, and then we're going to add, this is just the framework, and then we're going to go even deeper on this here. Those agents are your income. This time, you're going to have a relationship with your income. And then they don't become, then your income is protected for life. Wow. Because the richer you make them, and the richer all that spirituality I hear you trying to do, all that, hey, take care of your family. I can hear it. I hear it in you. Like if I do nothing else, I actively listen. It's like my superpower. Yeah, I can hear you and I can hear what you're saying and how you're saying it and what you're really saying it, right? And I hear you trying to give them spirituality. I hear you telling them don't put that in your body. I can hear it. I'm listening to you, right? I'm listening to you. And I'm telling you, you do that, you're going to be good. They're your income producing asset. Forget the houses. You focus on the people. Let them focus on the houses. Teach them houses. You teach them. You push the people. Got me?
Got you. Taking it all down.
Let's get already. Now, let's get into the practical details of everything you're doing. I want you to take your real estate education, your brokerage education, the enhancement part, the property management, all that education you're talking about. This is what I want you to do. I want you to flip it. I want you to develop it for your agents, not for your company.
Wow.
Okay? If you develop that for your agents, it's automatically for your company. You get it?
Yeah.
But your number one problem stems from you were doing it through you. Don't do that no more. You need to do it for them. Now, in this order, this is what I want you to do from now on. I very rarely tell people what I want them to do. Okay, I very rarely do this, but I'm telling you what I want you to do. I want you to push the practice of selling a house in 90 days or less. I'm fit to build this system for you right now. Okay. I want you to have your agents focus on hypermarkets and super hypermarkets. Okay. I know you know this, but I'm going to say it for recording purposes for anybody who will watch this later. A hypermarket is a market in which houses are going in 30 to 60 days. A super hypermarket is 30 days or less. I want you, and this is easy to follow, preaching to the choir here, you know this. That's just simply using the database to use comps, right? You're finding the comps, you're seeing how fast that this 3-bedroom, 2 in this area, this mileage, right? You know, this square footage, how fast did it sell in this area? And then once you see, boom, this is moving in 60 days, tell them to focus there first.
Wow.
Okay. Now, because I'm a real estate investor. This is what I do. So I'm literally giving you what I do. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
yeah. Like 7.7 billion people on planet Earth, and you fell into the system of a guy that does everything for real estate, right? It's all I do.
Wow.
It's all I do, right? Everything I do is for real estate. I don't do it for nothing else, okay? Right? Now, I funnel all my money into real estate like everybody else at the top 1%, right? Now, so now we're building 90-day pipelines. This is what you're going to do. You focus on hypermarkets. I'm not telling you not to go outside a hypermarket. I'm telling you that you're going to strongly encourage that they only stay in hyper and super hypermarkets. Now, from signing to closing, that's 90-day process.
Wow.
This
You just hit
means
on so many
that,
points though with that. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Go ahead. You can
I'm
talk.
sorry.
Go ahead.
No,
Go
but
ahead,
you
bro.
you hit that on. You not only does that make the real estate agent, but it also speaks to the asset management company, because for listings, so those the agents that want to be listing agents, they can go and tap onto the asset management companies who don't want their assets sold within that market. So it makes you the professional or the expert in that field, in that realm of 30 to 90 days. So now the asset companies are knocking on your door because, hey, this person, that's what they look for. They go to the internet just like people doing. They look for, okay, who's going to get these assets sold? Because if it's a VA property, the government is handing on their back. We ain't got these assets sold yet. Why is this on the market so long? So I just had to say that because it taps onto, that's a whole property, REO business. That's just a whole nother business to tap into, REO business that for asset managers, that's a whole nother area.
Yes, sir. I heard it the whole time you was talking. I'm just taking notes. I literally had to mute I had to mute my end so you wouldn't hear my keyboard keep tapping and tapping and tapping. Like I was literally taking notes. I said, okay, I know what my man needs. I'm listening, right?
Appreciate
you literally going to create all your agents are focused on a 90-day pipeline. This means if they follow your system, see what I just did? Broker, you got a system for your agents. You see it? Right?
Yes,
you get it. So now, if it's a system, which is the first thing you said, it also puts all your education in there, which I'm going to come back to in a second, right? But I'm going to tell you how your education. So right now, your system is going to benefit your agents, but your education is going to benefit the prospects for those agents. I'm about to bring that up here in a second, right? Wow. So here we go. Your agents, at the very least, will sell at least 4 houses a year. At the least. At the least. Now, I want you to put this in big, bold writing, circle it, put an asterisk by it, star, Pokemon, unicorn, do whatever you got to do to make this stand out what I'm about to say, right? What you want to do is you want to tell your agents pipeline is most important. Customer acquisition. See, they got it all backwards. They're trying to close. F closing. Go get customers. Go fill that pipeline. They should be putting in 40 offers a week, man. Easy. And if the standard isn't 40 offers a week, they wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because we know
Mm-hmm.
with the 40 offers a week, you're talking about what 6% gonna respond back.
Yep.
Come on, man.
Yep.
We know how this go, right? You know what I'm
Yep.
saying, man? We preaching to
Yep.
the choir here. But
Yep.
check this out. You got 10 agents under your brokerage
Mm-hmm.
putting in 40 offers a week. That's 400 offers a week coming out of your office. I bet you can do something with that.
I think so.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, you can get super wealthy off just 10 people.
Wow.
Right? So what you're going to tell them is, you're going to say, listen, I want you to do 40 offers a week, right? Around here, like in my company, because I have a real estate company. I'm not a broker. I'm an investor. I make my team got to put in 8 offers a week, and it's eight cash offers a week, and it's 6 of them. That's 48 a week.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And we only do cash offers. You understand what I'm saying?
Wow.
In fact, at this point, we just focus on multifamily now. But you understand what I'm saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we talking about 48 offers. Come on, man. You get what I'm saying? Like, your brain should be exploding with all the potential possibilities here, right?
Oh no, I'm yeah.
Yeah.
Killing
So
me.
your system, I come to add that. So this is why I say. But this is why this is my business practice, and I want you to do the same thing, brother. But I know you want to say, hey, Antonio, man, how can I? Because you emailed me straight up and said, how can I, buy into whatever. I get that. I appreciate you, but let me pour into you first. You understand? And if my energy is worthy enough of you to show me a form of appreciation through income or through money, then we do that. But until then, I'm a earn. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to earn your trust and your allegiance and your money by adding you value first. And I'm telling you, do that to your agents. However you feel right now, if you make your agents feel the same way, you'll never suffer for income. Ever. Ever. That's what I do, bro. I'm just telling you straight up. Real to real, right? Real recognized real. I'm telling you straight up what I do. I'm doing the same thing. Now, just to recap so we can move on, your system goes to the agents. Your education goes to the agent's customers. Okay? The system, agents, education, agents, customers. And we're going to break all that down. Now, let's move to your agents' customers. All that home ownership, credit repair, all the relationships you got, all that stuff, this is what you're going to do. 5, 6 times a week or 3, 4 times a week, you got a class. Like, literally, you got, and I'm not telling you to teach it. You can start off teaching. I'm telling you, hey, here's a workshop here. Here's this. Come to the home office, right? Come to the office. Like, you could, don't even try to be fancy with this.
Right.
If you currently pay for rental space right now, like I'm sitting in my office, I would sit up here and do it in one of my other offices outside, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm not even fit to add no overhead. Get your butt in here. It's 20 of y'all. Here's some crackers and some water. Y'all sit down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we're gonna be here for 50 minutes. You understand what I'm saying? Here's the restrooms over there. We finna give y'all this education, right? Now what you do is you basically created a network marketing company for your brokerage. Wow. Here's what you do. Remember I was talking about that 90-day pipeline? Well, here's what your agents are worried about. Your agents keep meeting people who ain't ready to buy. That's no longer a problem. You know why that's no longer a problem? Because we don't care. We fill in the pipeline, right? Hold on real quick. Hey, come here. What you need? Okay, you can fix something. I'm on the phone with Muhammad. Okay, here, come get on the camera since you got such access to me. Here goes Maurice right here. He said, hey. Okay, you should fix me a salad? Yes.
I take mine with extra cucumbers.
He take his with extra cucumbers. I take mine with extra olives. Yeah, but take mine with extra olives for sure. I forget which card is which. I think it's this one. Should be. There you go. Right there. And then put this in the way just in case the system, but it should be that one. Okay. All right there. Appreciate you. You cut that back on for me. Now, all right. You're going to literally have all that education. Like, I ain't got to break down education because you already broke it down. All that education is going to do this here. You're going to now have your agents. They're not going to be scheduling appointments. They're going to be scheduling appointments for people to get the education now. Right? Like, if it costs, it costs. If it's free, it's free. Let it be. It doesn't matter. What you're doing is you're now getting customer acquisition. The only way they can take their class is their name, their phone number, and their email and address must be given.
Cheese and rice.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Now you're a data collection company, right?
Yeah, man.
Name, address, email, and email address. For physical address and email address, they got to give that information up to take this class so they can buy a home. Now we don't care, right, if they can buy or not. What we care about is creating that pipeline. So if you can't buy in 90 days, I got enough information on you to know what you need. So it may take me 180 days to get you ready. That's okay, because in 180 days, you're going to fall in that 90-day pipeline 180 days from now.
Right.
So
180 days going to come
pipelines.
anyway.
It's going to come
anyway. It's coming.
Right?
Well, yeah.
You might as well use your education to educate people to buy from you. You get what I'm saying? You're going to use your education to make sure that those people trust in you, that you're the only one that gave them value, you're the only one that sent them credit repair, you're the only one that sent them election and law, whatever you do. I don't know how you do it, right? You're the only one that did that. And they're going to say, I got to buy from you, man.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody else. I don't trust nobody else out there, but they ain't going to do nothing but do that, right? So because you got 4 different pipelines, 90 days. But since it's 365 days a year, you got 365 different pipelines. And all you doing is fitting customers in one of those 365 pipelines. And the universe is so nice to you, it gives you an extra day every 4 years. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah. And that's how you solve your problem. Your education is now for the customers of the agents. Your system is for the agents, and your relationship building that you naturally do is for the agents to never leave you. You just don't do the hiring no more.
Yeah, get out of that one.
Now, one more thing we need to cover because it's in there. When you do this, 2 more things we need to cover. Let me say this second one first. Okay. You need to corner the market on real estate investing. Okay, that way not only do you need to become an investor, but you need to shift your company to where it specializes in working with investors. Okay,
that's a class.
Too many investors come there. That's a class. You already teach it. Look at that. See what I'm saying? That's a class. That's a class. Fix me some fresh coffee for y'all go if you don't mind. Yes, you get what I'm saying? Like that's the deal, bro. Right there. Right there is it. Man, now you specialize in investors. Now you specialize in regular people. And this is why I told you to specialize in investors. Because your future goal, if it's not, it needs to be you out of your office close on about 400 homes a month. That way, here's what happens. And in your 2 cities or your 2 states, Jersey and Pennsylvania, you have people literally applying to buy houses from you, right? Check this out. You're going to love this. If for $2,500 down, they can jump in on a deal. They got to secure it with hard money, $2,500 down, hard money. You establish enough relationships to give out hard money loans because by that time you'll be super cash heavy. And all those people got to do is cover the gap fund. You literally, every time a storm comes, every time a snowstorm comes, every time mold comes, mold is gold, right? Buy cheap, Take it up in there. Now you got this house. It's a bunch of investors out there. This is your future goal, right? It's a bunch of investors out there that don't know where to find houses. But you will, because you're going to have so many agents. Your database going to be so big, right? So big that you're just going to have so many houses you can't move. Like right now, I got 2.4 million names I can't even get to yet. I don't have that many employees. I got 2.4 million leads I ain't got to.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, you was on my list for a whole year and a half, 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah. Like this, I got so many leads, it's taking me a year and a half to get the folks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Real talk. And we hit leads hot. It's just too many.
Wow.
And that's the plan I just put you on. Last thing. This is everything I heard. Last thing. You need to become a monopoly. All that sharing the market, you ain't sharing no more. You're not sharing no more. You the guy.
Yeah.
Like the both governments come through you. Pennsylvania government, Jersey government, they come through you. And you're going to trade in all these houses. Literally. You're going to trade in all these houses, all that stuff, and you're going to start buying luxury downtown buildings, country clubs. And I'm going to give you a book that's going to teach you how to do it.
Okay. I'm
going to give you a book. The man's name is, let's see, Van Peebles. What is it? Van Peebles Principles. I'm going to give you a book real quick. Because he black guy out of New York that pretty much, it's called the Peebles Principles. That's what it is. Pretty much, he's one of the biggest, he's a billionaire, biggest real estate investors. He started, remember the mayor of New York a long time ago that was on crack and got in trouble? He had to separate from him. Then he went down to Miami and started buying everything. That's
from
what
New York
happened.
or Washington?
He's from New York, but he did straight business in Washington, straight up in Washington. That's what he was. It wasn't New York. It's Washington. You're right.
Yeah.
His name is Don Peebles.
Don Peebles. Yes.
Don Peebles.
Yeah.
I want you to study Don Peebles.
Okay.
I got his book called The Peebles Principles. My man is going to tell you how he did it.
Okay.
How he buying buildings for $27 million. That's your goal. Forget all these houses, right? Do them.
Yeah.
And then what you're gonna do is, hey, Mayor, the board need to get together because I'm about to buy this. So I need to, you finna go get into the political game.
Yeah. That's what commercial real estate take you there.
Come on, man. You should be getting luxury. You should be getting the luxury condos, 1,000 units, downtown Atlanta buildings. Tyler Perry should have brought his studio from you.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
You
right.
understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
Anytime that happens, it always run across my mind.
That's it, man. So that answers every single thing that you brought up on this call. I'll turn it back over to you. If you got any questions, you're more than welcome, and I will address them now.
Just the $2,500 down, and the closing of the gap, that part.
I got you. Yeah. So basically, $2,500 just secures this house, right? It's them. It's hard money from them. It just shows you that you put out there. Basically, you're creating this no competition. First come, first serve. We got 400 houses available. Here's one in your area right now. You need to get this whole email list, right? Put it out there. And if you want to buy this house from us, it's just $2,500. $2,500 down takes care of you buying this house. Now, what that does is that just covers all the earnest money, right? It just covers all that, and it also lets you know that person is serious. Okay?
They're serious, right?
But all the closing, all the titles, all the contracts, all that stuff. Boom. Now they got to go secure the funding for the house. Now they got to go to secure their own funding, or you can give them a hard money loan, right? either way, you don't care. You gonna make
Nah.
more money if the hard money loan comes from you, but if they go get their own loan, you still getting 6%.
Mm-hmm.
You the broker.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? They just don't
Gotcha.
know where to get the houses. You are supplying the pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
That's that future goal I'm talking about.
Gotcha.
You want to
Inventory.
see, yeah, because, and I'm glad you had made me break this down. Let me tell you why. Because you always want to be in distribution.
Okay,
Always.
Okay.
No matter what, you always want to be the supplier.
Yeah.
Think of it like this here. You
know
can
about
either, yeah, no doubt, me too, right? You can either chase the pot of gold, or you can be the pot of gold factory. You feel me?
I'm not sure if you already know this, but you're already absolutely perfect. You're already absolutely great, and you're already living in massive abundance. The most important things that you have is not what you have, it's not what you do, it's what you know. Because the people who do know what you need to know to lead the middle class, they're in the top 1%, and they control 96% of the world's income. 97% of this world is trading time for money, and that is not the way to become rich, it's not the way to become wealthy, and it is absolutely not the way to leave the middle class. There are 7.8 billion people in the world right now, and they all want to learn how to make money and how to leave the middle class. But the way to become a master at anything is to learn all the rules and then bend them to your favor. Right now in this world, there are 2,057 billionaires. Right now. So if you think becoming a billionaire is impossible, that's 2,057 people that have already proved that impossibility incorrect. And if you think that's crazy, there are 46.8 million millionaires in the world, worldwide right now. Now think about that. 46.8 million millionaires, and that number grows 1,730 millionaires every single day. Money is everywhere. You don't need to max out your credit cards. You don't need to borrow from granddad and grandma. Just look behind me. Look at all the wealth sitting behind me in this junkyard. It's insane how much money is everywhere, and you don't need to go out there and beg, borrow, and steal to get it. You just need to know the rules of making money and how to leave the middle class. Essentially, all you need to know is the algorithm of making money, the rules of making money. All you need to know is what to do and how to do it, and you can leave the middle class. Any industry, yoga, golf, underwater basket weaving, clipping fingernails, it doesn't matter. All you have to do is know how to do it, how to get it done, and then find somebody to teach you how to do it, how to get it done, and you will be able to leave the middle class. If you're not getting my point, it's real simple. Whatever you have up here, as long as you understand the rules of leaving the middle class, as long as you understand how to get money, you can take what's up here and get wealthy from what you already have. Right now, the very thing you know up here is already being searched 1,000 times a second on Google. Someone right now, actually 1,730 people right now are going to become a millionaire from the stuff that you have in your head. Why can't this be you? I mean, it's 1,730 people with your ideas that are no better than you, that are going to leave the middle class, become a millionaire. Why are you not next? So how do we do this? How do we take what you know and apply it to objective money-making secrets and then allow you to leave the middle class? How do we take you from where you are and let you escape to where you want to go? So how do we make all this money, or take all this knowledge from the Warren Buffetts, from the Elon Musk? How do we take everything that everyone before you has done, and how do we take all of that and then put it in your head so you can leave a legacy for your family? My name is Antonio T. Smith Jr. 32 years ago, I lived in a trash can. That's right, from 6 to 14, I had no running water, no electricity, no anything, and somehow I'm in the top 1% today. Not because I had the right background, not because I had a silver spoon in my mouth, simply because being homeless made me learn how to make money. I retired when I was 29 years old. I'm more than likely younger than you. I'm one of the top 1% income earners in one of the richest countries in the world. What I learned how to do when I was 6 years old was learn how to generate enough money to eat some cookies so I wouldn't die to death from starvation. From there, I learned how to go from cookies to a meal. from a meal to clothes to shelter to everything else that supplied my necessary needs. When I was 6, I was forced to learn how to make money, and now that's what I'm going to do and help you do. I've seen amazing results. I have my own economy, I've homeschooled my own children, and I wrote a book that teaches you every single thing that I know about making money, every single thing that other people know about making money, and most importantly, all the stuff that we don't tell you. Because the truth is, and you know it like I know it, the most honest, the most hardworking, unselfish people on planet Earth live in the middle class. Yet, your honesty, your unselfishness, your devout religion-going self is not enough to get to the top 1%, and that's not fair. The second half of my life has been not about how much money I make, but how I will be remembered from all the money that I have made. And I've been trying to teach everybody how to get out the middle class. I'm the crazy guy famous on the internet for trying to create 100,000 millionaires. I've created 8 so far. I got a 9th one on the way, all the way from India. That's pretty cool. And what I want to tell you is something very simple. It's been hard. It's been absolutely hard to help people leave the middle class, not because of the people, because the system would rather keep you being someone else's money instead of you having your own economy and having the money come find and flow to you. It was frustrating because I knew that anybody can make money. And if you knew what I knew, you would change your life. Over the last few years, I've built a large following of over 500,000 people every month that pay me for me to give them advice. Well, that's been exciting for me. And the cool thing is I've created thousands of six-figure earners. I've created millionaires. I've created people who can live their dreams and hold on to their legacies. And now my eyes are on you to create you to what you need to be great. I have been teaching my principles and these principles to hundreds of thousands of people around the world, every country, all continents, and anyone who has taken them seriously, written them down, and applied them have a 100% success rate of leaving the middle class. I've taught these secrets to my following and my inner network, and I've watched them go from 4 figures to 5 figures, 5 figures to 6 figures, 7 figures, all the way to 8. Everything that I've ever learned from millionaire mentors, billionaire mentors, and everything I learned from being homeless, and everything that got me into the top 1%, I have placed inside of a book. To date, it is the longest book that I've ever written, the most best book that I've ever written, and that book is called The Richest Man in the Trash Can, and I'm offering it to you today for free. This book is going to show you how to become wealthy into the top 1% and leave the middle class. This book is going to give you a step-by-step plan if you're 30 years old, all the way to 70 years old, how to get into the top 1%. If you're a teenager, how to get to the top 1%. If you're a millennial, how to get to the top 1%. It's going to teach you how to make 6 figures immediately, teach you how to get to $1 million immediately, and all that good stuff. Plus, I'm going to give you the 36 objective laws of leaving the middle class. Plus, I'm going to give you every last one of my secrets that have made me rich. You have to understand that leaving the middle class is the most important fight that you're going to have in your life. And to be honest with you, and you can kind of relate to this, it almost takes $450,000 a year just to be broke in America. And that's just in America. If you don't leave the middle class, which is actually an illusion, then you are going to have a really hard time. Think about it for a second. Most of you going to be watching this are going to be baby boomers, and you've been sold a bad check. They lied to you. Your retirement was not enough for you to live comfortable, and I'm going to give you this book for free so you can figure out how to triple your retirement and then quadruple your retirement, and then, as Grant Cardone would say, 10x your retirement so you can live the life that's worthy of you. I want you to remember that leaving the middle class is the most important battle that you could ever face in your entire life, especially for your family. So consider this video, this book, your friendly tap on the shoulder. I want to send you a free copy of this book because I believe that abundance is your birthright. I believe that abundance is freedom, and I believe that this book is right for you. In fact, I believe in that so much that I will send you the book for free. All you have to do is cover the cost of shipping. I'll eat the cost, I'll take the loss, and all you have to do is get the book and dominate your reality right now and apply the principles so you can be the best person for your life that is yours. Fill out the form sitting right there to the right. Go ahead, dominate your reality. I can't wait to send you my book. I can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to have you as someone that's been on the journey with me. Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plan better. You can dominate.